おお、すごい。はいどうも皆さんこんばんは。バルダーズゲート3をやっていきます。はい、続きからでございます。今回はハルシンを救出したいと思います。ということで、やっていこう。やってきたぜー。ちょっとね、指揮官が全員いなくなったから、統率が取れなくなったとかなんとかで、ゴブリンがね、全員敵対してる状態なんですが、大丈夫ですかね。まあまあ、ひとまずやっていきますか。前回あたりかな、確認したんでね。反応しちゃった。まあいいや。ここですね。ここにいますので。
Fall by my hand.
ナイス。もうどんどん蹴散らしていけ。もうとりあえずどんどん前に進んで蹴散らしていきます。ここ視野入ってないね。オッケー。オッケー。どんどんいっちゃえ。オッケー。いいぞ。子供ゴブリンか。冷却光線で足を遅くします。ちょっと呪文回復するの忘れましたね、完全に。まあいいや。なんとかなるで。なんとかなるで。うん。おお、すごい。ありがたい。一体倒してくれたわ。ちょっとまずいね。それ3体相手するのは。魔法の矢でこいつは倒しますか。ということで、右側へ移動します。はい。これ、右と左、わかんなくなってる。左だ。はい。攻撃。うん。いけたいけたいけた。よかったよかったよかった。
Over here. I don't fancy their chances.
なんかこいつなんか突撃兵のブーツ持ってる。何これ。なるほどね。早足すると奮闘を得ますって書いてある。ここでセーブ入った。ちょっと待って。危なかったよ、今、確実に。あれ結構フリーズするタイプだよ。あそこでセーブ入ると。オッケー。自分で回復できるんかい。参ったな。これやっぱりそのまま殴った方がいいよね。もうなんかね、そうだよね。そんな火を気にするより殴った方がいいよね。当たりますように。はい。オッケー。やばいね。結構無理やりやってんだけど、やばいね。わあ。オッケー。うん、大丈夫。最高。これで終わりかな。
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. You aided a bear without knowing if it would savage you. A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin.
役に立てて嬉しい。
I must admit, I didn't expect anyone would come to my aid. Who in their right mind would infiltrate a goblin-infested temple? Unless... that look in your eyes. I've seen it before. Are you feeling all right?
Nandaこれ。
Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible?
わからない。
It's no coincidence that you found me here, I'll wager. You're after a cure for this parasite. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles, but I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure.
妖精の根源について分かったことを教えてほしい。
I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated.
なるほど。なんか同行してくれそうだね。お願いしよう。
Gladly, but first I must return to the grove. As you made short work of the goblins' leaders, there's nothing stopping me. Come join me in your own time. I can see to some matters there, and we can discuss what comes next amidst more bucolic surroundings than here.
あ、ミミズじゃない、違う。ネズミになった。ミミズってなんじゃい？ OK、あと帰るだけですね。帰るだけなんですけど、ちょっとね、借りを返したい相手がいるんですよ。足を舐めさせたあのゴブリン。あいつにちょっとね、借りを返したいですね。で、ちょっとね、その前に一旦大休憩入ろうかな。また夢見てる。
I promised I'd be back.
I'll be back.
Don't worry. I have things under control. For now. I see you've been using the powers the tadpole gives you.
まだ一回も使ってないです。
Good. But things haven't gone as you expected. You hoped a druid as powerful as Halsin might be able to remove your tadpole. But he couldn't. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places.
それで俺は何をすればいいんだ？
Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. You were lucky that Halsin knew this. His instincts are right. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun.
妖精の魔法の源を破壊するにはどうすればいい？
I am not sure yet. To find the answers, we must first find the source. These parasites are more than a lithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you.
お前はどうやって俺を守っているんだ？どうやってだよね。気になるよね。
I have powers of my own. Unique powers. But know that we are alike. Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around. Hells, they need me. I have to go.
何が起きているんだ？
The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. The cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
なるほどね。なんか持ってるよ。
The dog holds a well-chewed ball in his mouth.
All right. But if you feel like throwing it,
スクラッチのボール。はい、戻ってきたぜ。まず室内から行こうか。室内のやつ倒して、で、ロビエイターの鞭を持ってるあの人に話をかけます。残念。ロビエイターの鞭欲しかったんですけどね。いなくなりましたね。社から人が。で、ここにもう弱ねえ。さっきね、いた場所なんですけど、サッツァがいたんでね、戦闘はなしでここに来ました。ドイツかな？ドイツだろ。あれ、いない。いないかもしれない。マジか。いないですね、これ。足ピラさせたやつ。いませんね。ということで、撤収です。あれ、なんか。
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. And I hear you are the one to thank. I'm grateful. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it.
そうだな、好意は受け取っておくもんだ。ありがとう。
It's not enough, but it's all we have.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
そうだな、一旦待ってもらうか。そこで会おう。はい。3人レベルアップ可能です。もうちょっと待ってもらおうか。待って、誰か喋れるわ。また、あれか、魔力の上か。話してますね。さあ、どうなんでしょうか。影に力を求めたんです。シルバナスをお許しください。
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
An error most grave, Master. I beg your grace.
Grace is bestowed by nature, not me. You will stay as a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the Druids, the natural order of things. It is up to you to prove the lessons have been learned once more.
So as you say. And so it is done, Master.
この3択か。彼女には手を焼かされることになるぞ。控えめに言っても野心的な女だ。
She shows great insolence. But time will humble her. And the grove still needs her. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts.
オッケー、わかった。ここの人か、ラスって。なんか、宝物庫の鍵だ、的なこと言われてもらったぞ。どれだ？さっきもらったんだよ。あった、これ。5世。できた。どうなんだ？おー。階段ができた。すげえ。隠された宝物庫。これすごい。ソロ。何これ？悲しみの鞭。武器強化1。
A beautiful glaive.
ではゼブロに話しかけますか。
We're ready to head to your camp. Are you?
今すぐ向かおう。
Excellent. Lead the way.
おお。威張ってくれてる。ありがとう。
No, an Albert.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
2の選択肢すごいね、これね。ね、うん。俺のことかって。
Your words, not mine. But not what I mean.
でしょうね。
I mean, desperate people. Like those refugees. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
それほど妙でもない正しいことをした。
That's more easily said by some than others. But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. We should have had wine more often. More warming than the fire.
わかりました。はい。ちょっとね、今、詩人かな ?3 人ぐらいいるんで、ちょっと弾いてみようか。せっかくだから。これかな？弾いてみようか。あれ？俺が原因か、これは。で、しかもなんか音が合ってない。他にもあるんですよ。フルートが。これちょっとやってみようか。成功しますように。なんか音が合ってないな。フルート失敗だな。これかな？ハンドドラムかな？行こうか。これだな。やっぱドラムがいないとダメだな。似合ってるな、ドワーフドラムって。いいね。こうやって演奏ができるんだね。すごいね。3人いるって最高だわ。今夜限りかな。アルフィラがいるから。休むか。
Buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. You've picked up a few pleasant memories on your journey amongst your struggles.
なんだこれ。シャドウハートに対する歪んだ考えを振り払って寝ようとする。ゲールがビーブでどこに連れて行ってくれるかを思い描いてのんびり過ごす。1位を選んでおくか。
Her mind is certainly an enigma. But would you wish it any other way?
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
I suppose it was too much to hope we were going to be cured here and now. To Moonrise, then.
なるほど。村沢に行くのが目標となると。何がそんなに危険なんだ？
This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
選択の余地がない切り抜ける方法を探さないといけない。他に方法は？他に提案は？
You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Seluna. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Dark Justiciars. I must see for myself.
Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Seluna and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
じゃあ地下から行こうか。アンダーダーク行く場所知ってるんでね。4の選択肢。アンダーダークは故郷だ。呪いの危険を犯すよりそちらを行った方がいい。
Anything is preferable to risking the Shadow Curse. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
この人はなぜ行きたいんだ？ムーンライズに。
Unfinished business, and a lifetime of regret to repair. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thorm and his Dark Justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. I spent years researching the curse, trying to put an end to it. Nothing has worked. Yet, if I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse. Same as you may find a cure for your infection.
わかった。
I advise you start in the Temple of Seluna. May Sylvanas guide.
わかりました。はい。はい、今回はここまでになります。次回はアンダーダークかな？そこに行きたいと思います。ということで、また次回です。ご視聴ありがとうございました。またね。